Movie fandom has become a disturbing toxic trait, where if you don't get what you want, you complain and hate. I'm gonna break down 4 of them, feel free to disagree. Marvel, Star Wars, Oscar bait, and then end with DC. Let's start with Marvel, my favourite franchise, where people think it's starting to become over-feminized. Don't forget it was all straight white male till movie 18, so you're just not used to seeing diversity represented on screen. Let's go to point 2, those who read the comic books, or at least those who say they have but really just look up the Wikipedia entry after the movie they've just seen to pretend to understand the mid and post-credit scene. Now to those who actually read the comics, I have something for you too. Things change all the time from page to screen, here let me show you. Infinity War is different from the comic, but was universally praised because stories and characters evolve depending on the era you were raised. Alright, time for Star Wars. I'm a little bit scared cause it's a fandom like no other, so as Scar said, be prepared. If something's made that you don't like in a galaxy far, far away, don't send death threats to anyone involved in making that movie. No one hates Star Wars more than a Star Wars fan, even when the filmmakers trying to do the best they can. No one tries to make a bad movie, but sometimes that's the case. So when cruel fans spread hate, it's an utter disgrace. If you want this universe to continue, you need to move on from the past. Not everything has to be the Skywalker era, expand or it won't last. And like Marvel fans, they're not showing diversity in your face. See, outside, everyone looks and is different in our human race. Now let's look at fans of independent and Oscar bait movies. Oh wait, I'm sorry, films is what you call these. You say that superhero movies aren't real cinema, despite them being the only movies people watch in a cinema. Learn to embrace streaming like Netflix and Disney, cause that's the best way to keep getting these types of movies. So worrying about remakes or sequels to movies you adore, cause the original ain't going nowhere and you may like the new one more. You think Hollywood has no original ideas left to be made, and if you think these directors are innovative, you're about to feel betrayed. Because 9 of the 10 highest rated films on IMDb have been adapted from another source like book or other movie. Okay, I'm just about done. Is anyone still watching this video? If you are, thanks for listening. Remember, I just want you to know that this is for the small percent that spread hate instead of being kind. You're allowed to be passionate, just have other people's feelings on your mind. Let's talk about DC, the studio with Batman. This one's more specific to those who are a Zack Snyder fan. Wanting everything to be made by him doesn't really make sense, because his DCEU movies were critical and financial disappointments. Hashtag release of Snyder Cut was the most toxic, no doubt, when people use Zack's personal life as leverage to get the movie out. There are nice ways of showing your passion to entertainment, so think twice about the type of person you want to represent. Please stop being such a toxic movie fan. Movies and shows are subjective, try to understand. Diversity shows characters from a different point of view, so stop hating everything pre-release with your review. You can enjoy both Marvel, DC, Star Trek and Wars. If you do, you're probably not breaking any laws. More love, not hate, that's something we can all agree, cause at the end of the day, it's just a movie. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to obliterate that like and subscribe button. I'm just kidding, only do it with enough force that it registers. I don't want any of you breaking your phones. Leave a comment for what I should do next, and like I always say, a dead Uncle Ben would destroy Superman in a fight.